Hello students, now in today's video we'll see one important theorem from first lesson similarity, basic proportionality theorem. Okay, the statement of this theorem is if a line parallel to a side of a triangle and intersect the remaining sides in two distinct points, then the line divides the sides in the same proportion. ठीक है, यानी एक ट्राइंगल के अंदर, एक ट्राइंगल यहाँ पे लिया हमने ट्राइंगल एक्स वाई जेड. इन ट्राइंगल इफ a line is parallel to one side, here this line AB is parallel to side XZ, then this line divides the two sides in the same proportion. तो वो sides क्या करती है, ट्राइंगल के दोनों sides को same proportion में divide करती है. ठीक है, तो ये हिसाब से क्वेश्चन आता है एग्जाम के अंदर कि prove that if a line parallel to a side of a triangle and intersect the remaining sides in two distinct points, then the line divides the sides in same proportion. ये टाइप से एग्जाम क्वेश्चन आता है एग्जाम में. ठीक है, then first we have to write given. So here we consider triangle XYZ. In triangle XYZ, this line AB is parallel to YZ, and this line AB intersect XY side XY of triangle XYZ in point A and intersect side XZ in point B. Okay, such that x dash a dash y and x dash b dash z, that means these 3 points are collinear points and these 3 points are collinear points. Then we have to prove that xa upon ay is equal to xb upon bz. This we have to prove. Okay, for that there is small construction is there. Draw segment az and segment by. We draw this az and this by. Okay, now we start the proof. So we start proof like this. Triangle XAB, here this triangle XAB and triangle BAY. Okay, we consider those two triangles. Just see here, XAB means this triangle. Okay, and second one is BAY, this one triangle. Okay, so in both the triangle, vertex B is the common vertex. Vertex B is the common vertex. We see this figure like this. Here, in triangle XAB and triangle BAY, this one is the first triangle, okay, and BAY, this is the second triangle. So in both the triangles, vertex B is the common vertex. Okay, and from that, if we draw a perpendicular on this base AX, then this perpendicular is the height for both the triangle XAB as well as triangle BAY. That means those two triangles have equal heights. Okay, and we know if two triangles have equal height, then ratio of their area is equal to ratio of their bases. So base of first triangle we consider as a XA and the base of second triangle we consider as a AY. So you will get XA upon AY, triangles with equal height. We write the reason, say this is equation number 1. Okay, now we consider the second pair as a triangle XAB and triangle ABZ. Okay, just see here in this figure, triangle XAB, this is the common triangle. Okay, now we consider the second triangle as ABZ, this one, ABZ, this triangle. In both the triangle, again vertex A is the common vertex, and if we draw a perpendicular from that vertex on this base XB, then this height is the height for both the triangle XAB as well as triangle ABZ. Okay, that means those two triangles have equal heights, and if they have equal heights, then their ratio of their areas is equal to ratio of their bases. Okay, say this is equation number 2. Now triangle BAY and ABZ, triangle BAY means this triangle, okay, and ABZ, this triangle. Both the triangles lies between the two parallel lines AB and YZ, therefore they have equal heights, because definition of parallel line is non-intersecting line, or the distance between two lines is always constant. Such two lines are called parallel lines. Okay, so they have same equal heights, also they have the same base AB. We consider those two triangles like this. Okay, so these two triangles lies between the two parallel lines. Okay, this one ABY and ABZ, those two triangle lies between two parallel lines with common base AB. We take AB as the base, common base for both the triangles, and therefore their area is same, because height is same, base is same, therefore both triangles have equal area, and therefore from 1, 2 and 3 we get From 1, 2 and 3 we get area of triangle XAB upon area of triangle BAY is equal to area of triangle XAB upon area of triangle ABC, because in equation 1 and 2 if you observe both numerators are same in left hand side. XAB is here, XAB is here. Now in denominator there is BAY and here it is area of triangle ABZ, but in equation 3 we show that denominator's area is also same. Therefore those ratios in equation 1 and 2 left hand side ratios are equal, and therefore from 1, 2 and 4, therefore from 1, 2 and 4 we have XA upon AY is equal to XB upon BZ. Okay, so that is the proof for this basic proportionality theorem. Now this is the converse of basic proportionality theorem, that if a line divides any two sides of a triangle in the same ratio. अब इसमें कैसा था कि एक लाइन जो है ट्राइंगल को, पहले ट्राइंगल के एक साइड को पैरेलल थी, तो वो लाइन क्या करती है ट्राइंगल के दोनों साइड्स को प्रोपोर्शन में डिवाइड करते हैं, इक्वल रेशियोज में डिवाइड करती है, बराबर है ना. इन कॉन्वर्स इफ ए लाइन डिवाइड्स एनी टू साइड्स ऑफ ए ट्राइंगल इन द सेम रेशियो, अगर एक लाइन ट्राइंगल के दोनों साइड्स को क्या करती है इक्वल रेशियोज में डिवाइड करती है, देन द लाइन इज पैरेलल टू थर्ड साइड. यहाँ पे पैरेलल ऑलरेडी गिवन था, बराबर है, और इक्वल रेशियो में डिवाइड करती है, हमने प्रूव किए थे बेसिक प्रोपोर्शनैलिटी थ्योरम में, ठीक है. लेकिन कॉन्वर्स में कैसा है कि अगर वो लाइन ट्रायंगल के दो साइड्स को इक्वल रेशियो में डिवाइड करती रहेगी तो वो लाइन ट्रायंगल के थर्ड साइड को क्या रहती है पैरेलल रहती है. ये अपने को स्टेटमेंट याद रखना है, ठीक है. इसका प्रूफ इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है, ओनली स्टेटमेंट यू हैव टू लर्न. Now in figure, line XY intersect side PQ in point X and side PR in point Y such that Px upon Xq is equal to Py upon Yr. It means this line XY divides the two sides PQ and PR in equal ratios. Okay, then this line XY is parallel to third side of the triangle. That is the converse of basic proportionality theorem. ठीक है, तो इसका सिर्फ अपने को स्टेटमेंट ध्यान में रखना है, दोनों का डिफरेंस समझ में आएगा. देखो बेसिक प्रोपोर्शनैलिटी थ्योरम में एक लाइन अगर ट्रायंगल के एक साइड को पैरेलल रहेगी तो वो लाइन ट्रायंगल के दोनों साइड्स को इक्वल रेशियोज में डिवाइड करती है, बराबर है. और कॉन्वर्स में क्या रहेगा कि अगर एक लाइन ट्रायंगल के दोनों साइड्स को इक्वल रेशियोज में डिवाइड करती रहेगी देन दैट लाइन इज पैरेलल टू थर्ड साइड ऑफ द ट्रायंगल. Okay, now we'll solve some examples on this basic proportionality theorem and converse of basic proportionality theorem. So in triangle PQR, PM is equal to 15, PQ is equal to 25, PR is equal to 20 and NR is equal to 8. State whether line NM is parallel to side QR and give reason. Here we have to show that this NM is parallel to RQ, and in converse of basic proportionality theorem we just learn when we say this line XY is parallel to QR, if this line XY divides the two sides PQ and PR in equal ratios. That means here we have to prove that this line NM divides the two sides PR and PQ in equal ratios. What we have to find then? We have to show that Pn upon Nr, this ratio is equal to Pm upon Mq. So here in this case this Pn is not given. First we have to find Pn, and here in this case we have to find Mq. Okay, so we use the given information. Since P dash N dash R, P dash N dash R, therefore PR is equal to Pn plus Nr. Okay, so PR is given, PR is 20 is equal to Pn, we have to find, plus Nr, it is 8. So you will get 20 minus 8 is equal to Pn, and therefore Pn is equal to 20 minus 8, it is 12. Okay, similarly P dash M dash Q, P dash M dash Q, and then we'll get PQ is equal to Pm plus Mq. Okay, so PQ is given, it is 25 is equal to Pm is 15 plus Mq we have to find. So you will get 25 minus 15 is equal to Mq, and therefore 25 minus 15, it is 10 is equal to Mq. Okay, in this way we find both the values. We find Pn here, we find Mq here. Then consider the ratio. Therefore in triangle PQR, Pn upon Nr is equal to Pn, we just calculate here, Pn is 12 upon Nr is given, it is 8. 4 2s are 8, 4 3s are 12. We simplify this, we will get 3 upon 2, and then Pm upon Mq is equal to 15 upon Mq, we just calculate here 10. Just simplify this, 5 2s are 5 3s are is equal to 3 upon 2, and therefore from both the terms you will get Pn upon Nr is equal to Pm upon Mq, and therefore by converse of basic proportionality theorem, this Nm, line Nm is parallel to side QR. In this way we have to solve this example. Any doubt in this? No? Okay, we'll see one more example. Is like this. In the figure, x is any point in the interior of the triangle DEF. Here triangle DEF is given and point X is in the interior of the triangle. Point X is joined to vertices of triangle. This point X is joined to vertices of the triangle X, D, point E and point F, such that segment PQ is parallel to segment DE. This PQ is parallel to DE. This QR is parallel to EF. Then we have to prove that this PR is parallel to DF. Actually this is activity based example. Okay, so we start solution like this. Now first it is given that this PQ is parallel to DE. PQ is parallel to DE. So we consider triangle XDE. So in triangle XDE, segment PQ is parallel to side DE, and therefore XP upon PD is equal to XQ upon QE. Okay, by basic proportionality theorem. By basic proportionality theorem. Okay, we write this is equation as a equation number 1. Okay, now second, what is given? QR is parallel to EF. This QR is parallel to EF. For that we consider triangle XEF. Now in triangle XEF, segment QR is parallel to side EF, and therefore XQ upon QE is equal to XR upon RF. Again same reason, by we can write basic proportionality theorem as in short by BPT, that is by basic proportionality theorem, but in exam you write the whole name, basic proportionality theorem. Okay, this is equation number 2, and therefore from 1 and 2 this XP upon PD is equal to XQ upon XQ upon QE, but from equation 2 XQ upon QE is nothing but XR upon RF. So you can replace this XQ upon QE by XR upon RF in equation 1. So we write here XR upon RF. Now just see here, XP upon PD, this XP upon PD is equal to XR upon RF. What it means? It means this segment PR divides the two sides XD and XF in equal ratios. Okay, and therefore by converse of basic proportionality theorem, this PR is parallel to DF. Okay, and therefore by converse of basic proportionality theorem, you write whole name, basic proportionality theorem. Okay, this segment PR is parallel to segment DF. In this way you have to solve this example. Any doubt in this? No? Good.